That looks good already.
It's awesome. Quinoa, I could eat quinoa every day.
That's what Tanya said too. She said she liked it.
I'm just gonna let it cook for a little bit.
Okay.
For how long?
A minute or two. I'm just letting it turn.
So will it have color when you know it's done toasting, or it's just kind of let it sit?
Yeah, like rice when you toast it, rice gets white. You see color. Not really.
Okay.
I didn't notice too much. You could, but I never toasted that long. I just took it. I'm looking for. I don't want any more of the water to kind of dry out of it.
Got it. Okay.
And I'm looking for just for a few minutes to let it cook a little bit. Cook some of that moisture out, and let some of these flavors kind of.
It's a big car. It's like it's a car.
Absorb into it. Yes.
Okay.
And I mix that in the spaghetti sauce. I mix that in the spaghetti, so spaghetti squash. And I put cheese on top. Oh my! That's what's on there. That's good. I put it just like I make spaghetti sauce, but I put that in it.
Put over the spaghetti.
Now, when you put the stock in?
In a few minutes, I'm like I said, I'm letting it toast for a few minutes, and I'm looking for like when it starts to kind of stick. I know all the moisture is out of it a little bit, not stick completely. They kind of start like popping a little bit. You see how it's kind of popping on the bottom of the pan. So I know that it's starting.
So it's popping like it's hot, then, right?
Sure is.
And what is it, baby?
Okay, this is organic. This is chicken stock, and I know that it's 4 cups in here, and I use 2 cups, so it's 2 to 1. So I don't have to do any measuring.
4 cups.
4 cups of chicken stock, or you can do. I use another product, and I made this because this right here is a little light. Sometimes I like a little bit more richness, so I also keep this. I buy this. You said it's organic chicken. You don't, yes, but this is better than bouillon. It's better than bouillon. Because bouillon has MSG in it, and I try to keep away from the MSG.
Okay.
I'm just going to put, you don't have to. I think it adds a little bit more richness. I like that chicken stock, but I find that it's a little, it needs a little bit more fortification.
What did you find better than Costco? Okay.
It's $6 and some cents, and I keep it for months. I don't know. It just lasts. You don't need that much. Better than bouillon.
Hold on. All right.
Okay.
And how much of that?
Probably a tablespoon.
Oh, that's what.
It'd be the equivalent of putting in a bouillon cube.
Okay.
But I don't use bouillon, so.
And why?
Because of MSG.
LMNOP.
Monosodium glutamate. There.
I know. Oh, yeah. Put me in the line fire.
Okay, then I'm going to bring it up to a simmer. Once it's in the simmer, I'm going to put the top on just like you do rice.
Okay.
Put it down to low and let it do its thing for 20 minutes. Excuse me, let me check on this pot of beans. And I put on a big pot of pinto beans, so it's in cooking. The last night I soaked them. After we got back, I put them on.
Chili. Move that foil away real fast for me so I can check with this.
Which one? This?
The foil right there.
Oh.
You gotta look through and make sure that
Thank you.
No, beans. Oh, beans.
And then how many do you let it soak? I'm sorry. Huh? How much chicken stock? You said 2 cups.
I use, well, it's whatever you're cooking. I use 2 cups. It's 2 to 1. So I use 2 cups of quinoa.
Tablespoon.
She's a friendly little thing, isn't she?
I cook, you know, I cook something last night. I boil them, let them stay in the pot all night, and then let them soak them this morning. I put them on, I put onion, garlic. You know, I put onion, garlic. Right. That's my standard. Almost everything I have is going to have some onion and garlic in it.
So what? I'm sorry. What's in that pot?
Can't tell you.
Beans, right? Is that stuff?
What kind of beans?
Beans.
I took it, but I pulled them out. Beans are all okay. I pulled
Nova, Vega, Gremlin.
But you don't have to. All personal taste. Okay, starting to simmer. Slowly.
I'm getting everything.
When you stir it, you know, if it's at a full simmer, if you stir it, it'll still return to a simmer. So if it doesn't, then you know it's not at a full simmer. It's just starting. So when it gets to a full simmer, then I'll put the top on. Okay.
The last time you made it, did you put tomatoes in it, or it was just bell peppers? Because I keep finding out tomatoes.
You know what? I did put tomatoes in it last time. How I feel during the day. If I had tomato, you know what? I made do you know what sofrito is?
No.
Okay, sofrito in Spanish is where they take onions, bell pepper, garlic, and tomato, and they cook it down. Now I'll make that too for breakfast, and I eat it over eggs. I had for sofrito left over, and that's when I made that quinoa with. So if I have it, that's what's gonna probably go in the pot. So it had tomato in it because that's what I had. And normally,
So how much tomatoes would you put in there if you put tomatoes in it? Because then
About
he thinks
two.
it's Spanish rice.
whole tomatoes.
And he's like, oh, it's Spanish rice.
You know that this is going to be on the church web.
It's okay.
So,
He ain't gonna look at it.
poor V, deception by his sweetheart.
Not deception. That's called wisdom.
Yeah. Glory.
Because when I first met Jared, he didn't eat onions or anything. I used to grind it up in the blender and get it real, real fine till it was a mush, and then pour it in there and cook it. Because if he saw a piece of onion, now he doesn't mind. When we first got married, he swore he didn't eat onion. I said, you eat onion all the time. You just don't. No, as long as he didn't see it.